All right, good morning. Happy Monday. It is April the 1st. This is not a prank. I feel like my morning has been a prank. It's been a long morning already. I'm tired. I am already in need of just some chilling out and some relaxing. It's just been one of those days. So let's go ahead and jump in and do something, hopefully, to take our mind off things, just to relax a little bit. Going to queue up for the last part of the raid. Going to do some work in, I guess, Derelict Caverns, try and get some of that quest line done. Um, see what else we can do. I think once this account is raid ready, we will jump over to the Shaman, kind of rinse and repeat the same process there. And then I don't know what we'll do after that. We will see. Time will have to tell us what we do from there. And I want to try something here. There we go. I'm going to try zooming in a little bit on my camera today, just to see if I don't know, just something different. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and go to Raid Finder. It should be the last part of the raid. We haven't done it yet. So let's see if we can get it in there for this week. It's been a really slow week trying to get the raid done. But we do have some stuff we can do in the meantime. You know, we get done what we get done. What we don't get done, we don't get done. Only for first character per account. Well, I can check that off then. I don't need the dragon riding glyphs down here. Let's go do some snail slime. Sounds like a lovely thing to do on a Monday morning. Snail slime. Hey, the other black man, how's it going? How are things in your part of the world on this early Monday morning? Target a snail, use the rope, and then click the puddles behind. Well, there, got a snail targeted. Oh, it's not the right one. I guess that's the one we have to target. The big glowy ones. Windy morning here in Northwest Arkansas. Looks like it'll be a nice day. It's going okay. I'm kind of dreading my war fights in MCOC. So kind of what I'm doing right now is hoping that they go ahead and cancel the season. That's how much I'm looking forward to doing these war fights. It would be ideal if they would do that. I cannot begin to tell you I am fighting two champions I've never fought before in war. One that I know I suck fighting, and one that is probably the worst fight in this meta. I've taken it before, but don't mean I like it. So yeah, I am hoping for some good news. I'm intentionally not taking my fights yet, hoping that I see something on the forums. Yeah, at least we're getting compensation, but this one's gonna be painful. I'm on path 9 in section 1 and have Serpent as the first fight. And then Wolverine Weapon X, who I am just absolutely horrid at fighting. And then you tack on, I've never fought him with the champion they've assigned. I don't like Hazard Shift, so I'm only going to be able to hit him every once in a while, which means when he's Berserk, I'm going to have to do a lot of dancing, which is where I struggle. Then I've got Destroyer on 5B, where you can't really intercept him, but you have to intercept him. And then I've got Gladiator Mini. So yeah, it's going to be a fun war. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, gonna be an interesting one, none the least, or nonetheless, I guess would be the proper way. Where am I go? Where am I going here? Probably this thing. What is the queue looking like? Not too bad. If it's 25 minutes for a pop, I will take that. Oh yeah, path 9 is rough. That's my path. I died to Weapon X on that set. Yep, same here. That's the fight that I've got. And I'm not looking forward to it. What I'm hoping is, since I'm using Toad, I'm going to go in with recoils, that I can do a fair amount of damage with just the poison debuffs that I put on them before I start the cycle, and that I can get them quick. That's really my only hope, is that I can just go quick. Because if it takes too long, going to be in trouble. I will be in trouble if it goes on too long. And I think I should have a power start 1 on from the first node. So I'm going to go to a special 2, try and build up, I'm using Toad, trying to build up a whole bunch of prowess during the first phase. And then I need that special 2 to, do 200k of damage. Yeah, I'm not thinking Toad is going to be much better. I'll be able to counteract his healing a little bit with it, but I don't think it's going to be much better than I-Bomb. But it's what I was assigned. I will take it. I will do my best. I'm trying not to have to buy the $1,300 Alliance War boost bundle. I've done that twice already this season, so it would be also nice to save 1,400 units or 1,375 or whatever it is, and then cancel the season. But they were like, "Oh, you did last war. You can do these fights." Still got to put that war video out for the last one, the one that just ended yesterday. That was probably my favorite and my best war that I've ever had. Oh, okay, there is a swallow. What do you know? There's birds flying around here. I really want to lose this little thing that's following me around everywhere. There's another one over there. I see you. I see one over there, too. Hey! Come on. There we go. I was hoping I didn't have to go out there in the water. That's 3 down. Is that one? Oh, he already likes me. Yeah, war is not my favorite game mode. I know it is a lot of people's, but I would not count me in that list of it being my favorite. I think that's part of my problem this morning. My anxiety is ramped up just thinking about those fights. Part of me wants just to jump in there and do it and get it done, which is how I prefer doing war. Part of me is like, well, maybe they'll cancel the season. those scoring issues, I think they need to, but I don't have any say or any input into that. You know what? I need to crank the video down before we get into the raid, or I will lag like a son of a gun in there. We'll try it there.
Could smell you a mile away. Well, hello there, traveler. Let your nose guide you.
All right, let's see what else we can do here.
Well, there is a familiar scent. The kid welcomes you.
Well, now I got all sorts of things following me around. But overall, it's been a decent war season for me. I've only had one death, which I count that as a win. I think it's going to increase today, but, overall, it is what it is.
Didn't see you there, buddy.
Oh, hello. An actual fight in the game. Wow. Oh, that didn't take long. Okay. This is not my favorite area of this expansion, but, you got to do it. Yo, Lefty, how's it going, sir? Hope your Monday morning is well. I'm sitting here moaning and groaning over my AW fights later today and hoping they cancel the war season.
How can I help?
So get in the CCP and tell them we need to cancel the war season.
Oh, the kid means tidings, bless you, friend.
And hopefully they do it and it's not an April Fool's prank.
Try to snip it out.
War has lost the fun factor, in my opinion. Champs with unavoidable damage, poorly designed tactics paired. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And unfortunately, I've had to fight those champs that have the unavoidable damage. I need a squishy snack. There, let's buy a squishy snack.
You got a nose for a good deal.
Yeah, I've never really been a fan of war. If you've ever, there's too much pressure on it, even with them, quote unquote, trying to release the pressure by making more deaths on the map. Doesn't release the pressure. I am one that does not like losing. And war is always kind of a no-win battle. It is just, I understand the game mode. I understand it and can appreciate it. I like the strategy aspect of it. I just don't like the fights. You know, if they could somehow do war without having the war fights, I'd be fine with it. Let's see, how do I do this thing? Hey, I got credit for it. I just happened to be there. I'll take it. See, you know, it's like they could do something about it, you know, because it's like even in this game with raids, you know, there are when I join it, there's 23 other people in there with me. If I screw up, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's over for everybody else. They can still go on. They can still defeat the boss. You know, it is still a fun game mode. You know, there are cooperative things you can do, even in PvP, that don't kind of punish you the way raids do. Even with the increased deaths, it is still comes down to one or two. Fighting champ like Dust with tactic and her butt. Oh yeah. You know, there's that. To me, it's the combination of there was that. There's the bug with people being able to switch allies and join because of they were bugged out because of raids. You have champions like Serpent who you put them on certain nodes and it is just horrid. Bullseye. There's a lot of them in there that I'm just not a fan of. But enough. You know, they'll do what they're going to do. And I'm hoping they decide they want to cancel the season. That's all it is. And I don't think I'm the only one with that hope. You know, I'd like to see them doing a kind of a massive overhaul to War. I think it's time. It's been practically the same for, what are we at, season 48? So what? How many? Let's see. It's one season every, let's just say month. So 48 months. That's 4 years, 5 years now, pretty much with the same thing. They've changed the map a couple times, changed the nodes around a bit. It's time for a change. To me, it is time for a change. I mean, they did raids. Raids were awesome. You know, the first, I kind of like the way they did it. They brought out that first iteration. You know, they went back and they said, oh, you know, we want to change this, this, and this. Changed a couple things. Week 2 and month 2 and month 3 were awesome. So much better than AQ. You know, takes less time. Still a lot of fun. You have to coordinate everything with your alliance. Do more stuff like that. You know, I'd rather war be something like, hey, you know, least number of deaths, you know, on a raid boss, you know, fastest kill time, things like that. Something a little bit different. Something that's a little bit more cooperative, less focused on the one-on-one matchup that can go haywire. Hey, Jugs, how's it going? It is going well, thank you. Hope your Monday is also.
Through the veil of lies, and now I am free. Avarice will be barred to all but my most trusted subjects. The keys hidden in Nalka's Cove.
No? Oh, hey, boss.
So, you know, I hope they listen. But, you know, and at least today, you know, I will say this. They have come out with some wins lately. You know, the mastery build-outs are going to be incredible. I hope as long as they work. That's my fear, is that they don't work when they Supposed to come out today. You know, that to me is great. You know, they did make changes to war already. I think they are, got to kind of already be half expecting that they're going to have to cancel. They've already said they're going to put out compensation because the initial first 6 weeks of the or first 6 wars of the season weren't good. So
Let us begin.
I'm hoping
We must get to the vault. The rest of you should go back to Loam where it's safer.
we should be getting close to. Ooh, I don't like it when the estimated time disappears. Really like to get the last raid done. Yeah, we're gonna zoom ahead. I'm not gonna walk with them.
I am Scale Commander Emberthal, and this is Abyssian.
And the other thing that upset me this morning is my drink was half frozen. This AW will be last one. I'm hoping. That they cancel it during this one.
You are an expert.
I was telling the other black man I do not look forward to my fights in this war. That's why I'm doing this, trying to relax and get my mind off of it. And of course, all I'm doing is talking about it. So, how well is that working?
Hey, my spore paws. What about the machines outside? The ones that make that terrible buzzing sound.
Oh, yes, the buzzors.
I dared Barris to touch one and it burned him, the poor thing.
Oh yeah.
Like roasted cave bat for
Oh, your last one. Well, I hope for good reasons.
Well, if you are staying, keep close.
Sounds like a plan.
Come on. I want to aggro you. Come on. Come after me. Thank you. I want to get you. You guys... Okay, you're not going to gather together. There you go. Thank you. You're a little late to the party, though. Hey, you've got just a little bit left in the season. Why is it your last one? I'd keep going. You've got, after this war, let's see, this is war number 9. You've only got 3 more left in the season.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello.
Stay true.
Fine day for some tinkering, don't you think? I was just about to give it a try. No.
I'd keep going. Get the rewards. I know they're going to do some compensation at the end, but keep going.
Operation Executor Fox is online. Submit query.
Nice acronym. Fox. I'll have to remember that for one of my inventions later.
My estimated time left. That means I may not be able to get this done.
Expedition and a really important person. Please let me in.
Querent unknown. Access denied.
I got it.
Abyssian, you try it. If this place belonged to Neltharion,
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
all right.
Season's gone well for me for the most part. I'm not looking forward to this war, but we'll get it done.
Querent
I've got a lot of practicing to do.
denied.
I've never fought Gladiator in war. I've got to fight Destroyer, and I've got to fight Serpent.
Identified. Welcome, Scale Commander Emberthal.
Shark in the water, eagle in the sky. Good morning. Happy Easter Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a good morning going on for this lovely April Fool's Day. Move too far. He's going to come right. Yeah. You haven't missed much other than me griping and complaining about my AW fights.
Stay here with Tubes and Parissimona and protect them from stuff. Hey, how did you get in?
Tezrin, stop! I do not wish to fight you.
I have my orders, Emberthal. I cannot let you pass. Go, tell Sakhareth we've been breached. Yes, sir.
What about you, Winglord?
That was an order, Amithra. Come on.
Of course. For the Thunder Flame.
Oh, Go away, dude.
What are you waiting for? End it! Strike me down!
No. No more deaths.
Too much talking.
Stop Sarkareth and bring him to justice. Not to kill more of us. I am ready to serve. What do you have?
You go ahead. I will attend to Desran's wounds and make sure he does not interfere.
I got a smelly trash pile just showed up.
Fox, initiate containment protocol.
Compliance.
Still hiding in Abyssian's shadow, I see.
Sarkareth, our conflict must end. Our people must unite.
I agree. Unite as we were meant to. Bound to the hand of our father, Neltharion.
The Oathbinder! Sarkareth, no!
You will
Hey, Matthew, how's it going, sir?
to me!
Hope you're having a good Monday.
Champion,
How about that wolf pack?
I can't! You must stop him!
I should break out some of my old state gear.
No! Oathbinder is mine!
Is this why you came here?
I only have 9 points in WoW. Did not get the first one I tried.
Tarion's devices?
I don't know how many points you need for the Deathless Piece. I'd have to look it up.
What?
They're going to give other ways of doing it. You may have to do it with units,
Our false
but
calls
they said they'd always give other ways of getting the Deathless Pieces
here,
for those that miss out.
drawing us to Aberys, telling us to take what is ours.
You are not well, Sarkareth. Come with me.
Because they're going to really, I mean, there's going to be some additional things that you'll need the Deathless Champs for, I think.
Legacy we were promised. Vox, initiate transport.
Coordinates.
You know, I know with Deathless Guillotine, they've released some of them in other ways.
He's gone. I have accomplished nothing.
This is not over yet. Do you know where he has gone?
Abyssian. He said he's hearing Neltharion's voice. He's going to Aberys.
Whispers in the dark. This may be worse than I had imagined. But at least the Drakthir here are no longer under his control.
All right, let's see if we've got any information on this yet. No, that bothers me. I don't know if that's going to happen this week.
Task begin.
Greetings to you.
I am Scale Commander Emberthal. I know you have just been through something terrible. You have been abandoned by your leader. Let me help you.
Really wanted to get that in, but Q-Pops have been really slow this whole week.
Come with me to Loam. I have much to discuss with you.
We must rise.
I am right behind you, Scale Commander.
We both are.
My guess is either no tanks or no healers. I think I got enough in for the 3 pieces, though. I love how I left him behind, and he still got here before me.
Ah, my good friends. What treasures have you brought?
The last part of the raid.
He has no claim to my father's possessions.
Is that truly the matter at hand? Who Who is the rightful heir to a legacy of deceit
I still have
and control?
the last boss I haven't cleared.
So you did find something.
We did. And I destroyed it.
You had no right.
I had every right. So long as that device existed, my people would never be free.
What has she done?
While you two bicker like petulant
Mhm.
wolves, she did what was right for her people. Let go of the past. Your flight needs you here and
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that, Matthew. I can do it on one a week. Okay.
I've been too long away.
Meet us outside the caldera.
Yeah, let's fly on a faster one for this one.
Are correct. We will need to tread stealthily.
Hey, there we go. Average wait time's back up, though. Gives me a little hope.
the whispers grew louder for me as I approached. How are you faring?
I have a little hope as long as I see an average time there. It means other people are queuing up. It may take a while, but at least other people are queuing up.
Must get closer.
All right, there's one. I've slowly been getting back into my WoW only game I play, so doing things over. Yeah, I don't. That's part of the problem. I don't know if I like routine. I like doing things, but doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over across multiple tunes is kind of what burnt me out a couple years back. So I don't know. I'm just trying to enjoy my time in the game and do some different things. It's a nice change of pace from sitting here stressing over Alliance war fights and MCOC, though. I know that much.
Well done, champion. That rune should power the totem I saw at the top of this tower. We have
The stairs on the side of the building.
to scout.
Ah, those stairs.
Accurate intelligence is a boon to any operator,
If I can get around the corner.
especially one as small as ours.
It will burn me out eventually, but that's why I waited until... Yeah, I can see that. But, yeah, that's kind of why I'm just doing one tune at a time instead of trying to go across. Stopping once I get them kind of Raid Finder geared. You know, just gearing up for the next expansion.
Massive jargon. They are beyond anything we encountered in the waking shores.
Those are Jordan elders. Not just dragon slayers, but slayers of entire bloodlines.
Look there. That one appears to still be slumbering.
Oh, and I'm skipping frames.
We must stop them quickly.
Wait,
Sorry, folks. It must have gotten laggy for a little bit there.
the lava. Is it Shadow Flame? The poison that drove Neltharion to madness.
Wonder what is running that is causing it. My thinking is by the time I get burned out on the current. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I don't even know what the release date is. I think it's later this year, isn't it? I know one thing I need to do. I need to stop having the replay buffer. I don't need it.
There is honor in service.
Summertime.
and identify our next target.
Champion, let us make our way to the empty shrine below.
Now I'm gonna fly there. I'm not gonna walk there. There's too much between me and this place right here. Well, why don't we just get everybody that's down here all at one time? I think I got the whole place. I think I've got everything in this whole entire area on me right at the moment. That'll be good if they could shorten the lifespan. I mean, they do a good job of at least adding on things to do in the game that are new. New zones, new regions, stuff like that.
To see you. The Zakali honor the strength of the earth and the ferocity of fire. This caldera is a place of violence.
So, you know, at least there, you know, in this game, there's usually not a lack of things to do. Granted, a lot of it is the same thing over and over again, but there's usually not a lack of it.
I require a target.
One of the Ridicron sigils, an ancient alliance.
Let's see, over there. You know, why not? You know, life is short. I don't want to be in there, though. Looking forward to tomorrow and the time of walking. Cool. Well, let's see. Time walking comes back. I should be able to get my shaman up the whole way. We'll run those on this guy. Get my shaman leveled up. That'll get me 4 at level cap. And then I have to decide kind of what I'm going to do from there.
This seems to have contained the Elder's armaments. The Zakali are smiths of vicious weapons.
I don't know if I ever saw that thing in there before. Kind of cool looking. Glad I have him tanking for me, though. Of course, he's pulling more things. And yes, I'm standing in the AoE. I don't care. These things have enough hit points and are tanky, huge things. Just doing time walking dungeons level. No, that's probably one way of doing it. If you didn't have to have some of the stuff unlocked, for, some of the gear and things like that later on. I just feel like the quest line, you can't get away from the quest lines ever. They want you to do the story. Although they did do a decent job this time around with making it so you could skip bits and pieces of it. All right. I think that's everything we have to kill down here. Nope. Guess not. Walked a little too close to that guy. We're going to wing up. Oh, there was two of them. Nice. Easier to destroy missions once you're left. Yeah, that's true too. Okay, now can we finish this up?
These artifacts are neither Zakali nor Primalist. This looks like something Neltharion had crafted.
I struggled with that on a couple other characters.
To awaken their elders all this time. This elder, Rashok, was missing since they first discovered the cavern. I believe we have learned enough at this shrine. Let us find Sibelian and our next target.
Okay. I'm going to be having skip frames, yeah. May have to crank my graphics down another notch in this area. That's the Deathless Horseman mount, I believe, is the one I just was on. Let me see if I can go back here a second. Which one was I mounted up on? Honestly, I don't know. I'd have to see it from the side. Can't really tell in the replay.
Very well. We will meet again later.
Let's see. I mean, it's not going to be an upgrade. I'm just going to go with the one that sells for the most.
We are not bound by the shadows of our past.
I got to look at my flight stones too. Make sure I don't cap out. I'm getting, was that 1600 there? 1800. Ooh, getting close to the cap. So we'll have to spend some of those before too long.
And you are? A quick and decisive strike. And then we have access to the caldera unobserved.
Then let us make haste before we are discovered.
I've got everybody following me. Got everybody and their brother here with me. We're in 96 mounts, but I won't get the 400 mount achievement until I get to tune it. Until I get a tune that can, oof. I don't know how many I have. I can look here in a second, I think.
There, in the caldera.
My drink is still frozen.
Is consuming shadow flame. I smell the blood of dragons. Begone, worms. Sibelian is wounded. Champion, we must flee. Fly away, little dragons. I will master what your flight could not control.
I like dragons. It's the best thing about this thing, about this expansion. I like that. Average wait time, 19 minutes. Your time, 43. Ooh, look at all those rich draconium nodes. Go back.
I need to target something first.
There is honor in service. These are trying times.
Can I trust you?
He caught my arm with shadow flame. It was on his breath, Abyssian. He was advised. He speaks. I saw. I know. Let us tend to your wounds. Then we can talk about defeating this monster.
My well-being is of no concern right now. Ferox is the only thing you should...
You are my brother. I will not trade your life for Ferox, nor for anything.
Fine.
Let's go. Enough talking.
Come in battle.
Talk, 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 talk.
I am glad you are here.
Do not believe I can fight in this condition.
Then do not try.
I'm not going to go after the ore. Not right now.
Will pay for this.
It's the only good thing about this area is there is a lot of ore when I want to do some farming for blacksmithing. We'd be off next Monday. Nope. Will be, let's see, next Monday. Where will I be? I'll be here. I leave that weekend for my next work trip. And then life gets really, really, really busy. It's going to be fun trying to figure out how to get streams and videos and stuff like that done. I will, let's see, the 12th through the 17th, I am in Nevada, and then I come back for a week, and then I go to Oregon. I come back for a day. I go on our vacation, which is 2 weeks in Europe. Then I come back, and I think I've got a week before I have to be somewhere else. So I'm gonna... got a bunch of work to do between now and... It'll be interesting. I don't know how I'm going to get everything done and, you know, want to continue to do stuff, live streams and all that. I think just when I'm in Europe, I don't know. I'm going to be traveling with friends or just maybe 2 weeks off from streaming, unfortunately. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, I like it. It is kind of how I have my fun. I don't do much playing anymore off stream. Who am I supposed to be taking on here? Well, we'll take this guy. Hey, a whole bunch of stuff just showed up. At least I don't take much damage sitting here. Yeah, when I'm on my business trips, I can stream and all that. It is more when I'm in Europe that I'm... I had a couple ideas for... They're mostly MCOC related videos that I was going to try and get done. And I may do some of those while I'm traveling. That I want to queue up and have ready to be published while I'm out. But we'll see. We'll do whatever it is. May just do some You know, life will go on, even if I don't stream. Oh yeah, you know, and I don't blame you. I would recommend you not get involved in it. If I could go back in time. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing here?
Must get closer.
I enjoy MCOC, but it is a, as much as this is a time sink, it really is. In order to build your roster and all that. Granted, you don't have to play it at end game level. You can play more casually and still enjoy it. But that's not something I've ever been able to do. Nope, I'm going back. Hold on. It was here somewhere. There it is. Nope. Too much in the way.
We will need to work. That will work. Place the cores around the totem. We will
I'm out
use
of
them
range.
to contain the shadow flame as we draw it out.
Almost all melted now.
Hurry, champion. I can feel it burning deeper into me. This is a nightmare. This is what turned my father into a monster.
Sibelian, you are not our father. You are so
I just told my wife the other day that the current Call of Duty will probably be my last one I buy. I have WoW and Diablo. You know, I actually thought about buying Diablo 4. I've played every other Diablo game. So I thought about doing Diablo 4.
drawing the shadow's corruption to the surface. Hold strong.
And I still may. It's on sale right now, which is kind of cool. Because you can buy Diablo 4 and you get Diablo 2 remastered or whatever they call it for free with it.
Champion, we need to get rid of them.
Well, you know, I may do that. I may do that after I hit 70 with the shaman and just wait for the next expansion to do some Diablo, you know, a couple days of Diablo, a couple days of this, a couple days, you know, still do majority of, oh, I got to gather up the cores. MCOC, because that is the primary thing that the channel is for. But I want to do what I enjoy. If I don't enjoy it, it ain't going to be any fun for anybody else.
Corrupted incarnate.
The harm is already done. Salt, return to the ocean.
Like how the big old dragon back there, Farak, is just sitting there letting us do everything right, you know, right around the corner from him.
Civilian, how is your pain?
I am still injured, but the shadow flame, it is gone,
Okay, so I got to kill some guards.
creeping towards my soul.
We're going to go past this one and see if we can get like 3 or 4 of them at one time up here.
I feared the worst.
Probably dumb to do.
Feared I would end up like him.
But I mean, heck. Oh, yeah. Really dumb to do. Oops. I was thinking I was going to have them at my back with me. Yeah, I haven't played it yet, so I don't really know the classes and all that. And I have forgotten so much Diablo that. Okay. I did not hit the C key. Ah, why did I do that? Okay, now they're protecting me. I don't know why they weren't protecting me a minute ago. Hey Rex, wake up. Nope. Wake up with WoW is wake up with World of Warcraft. I know a lot of people, I've had other people who play MCOC say the same thing. I would not wake up with Winter of Woe. That is not a wake up call that I want to do. What am I looking at here? What an extracted element core destroyed. How am I doing that? Okay. I'm doing that over here. Ooh, that's a lot of, that's a lot of. Yeah, I cross the streams every once in a while. We do a little bit of World of Warcraft. We're going to do some other games on here as well in the mornings. Afternoons, Eastern Time, US. Afternoons and evenings will be MCOC. It's kind of how I run it. Like a break from a lot of MCOC stuff. Hello. You can take the aggro off me on this one. I don't think they will, though. Because I think, oh yeah, this is a big guy. I don't know if I'm going to get through him very quickly. Well, good morning, Rex, and happy Monday. I hope this April Fool's Day is treating you well. Oh, of course. Okay. That figures that would be the perfect time for the pop as I'm fighting a rare here. And good time to do it with Abyssian and Sibelian here with me to take most of the damage off me. He is a tanky son of a gun, though. Yeah, usually you have a raid to take this guy down, or quite a few people. Thank you, Abyssian. Could take me the better part of the rest of the time I've got on this stream to finish this guy off. This game is a nice relaxing change of pace from MCOC. I guess I'll heal myself here a little bit just so I don't get too low. Hey, we got him down to half health. Probably could put out a little bit of damage, but at 12 million health, takes a minute. This game, if you wanted to, could be more than just... Oh, yeah, yeah. It definitely could be. Well, that was good. And I got... Okay, now maybe I can complete this. Yeah, oh, I know. I mean, there is a big chunk of PvP in this game that I don't do. And then you've got the mythic runs for time and all that. You know, I kind of watched a bunch of the streams when they were doing some of the mythic run competitions and stuff like that. But I'm looking at a game. I want, you know, I don't want every game that I play to be ultra stressful and have to be perfect and everything to get what I want out of it. I like this that I can just kind of mess around and do things the wrong way and just have fun. Do things my way. I have. They're fun to watch. Wouldn't want to do them. They're too stressful. I mean, you make one mistake in those and you screw over your whole team. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking to avoid. Raids are about as stressful as I want to get. Raids and dungeons. League of Legends, oh yeah. My middle son plays a lot of League of Legends. I like Dota too. Dota also. How about that? Um, you know, I like watching the Dota Championship, the International. That's very fun to watch. But once again, those games are just on the way too stressful side for me. I could play them. I just don't. With my personality, I'd get frustrated, especially playing pickup and not with a group. So, yeah, that would be my thing. I'd have to have a set group that I played with. Really? I've still got to kill more things here? Well, let's go ahead and grab a bunch. I tried this before and died horribly. But if we're going to kill one, we might as well kill a bunch. That's my theory. My son plays League a lot as well. I know when my son is playing League because I hear the volume. Yeah, and see, that's it. That's what I don't want to do. I can get frustrated in other games. I don't want. That one is just one that, you know, as you're matched with a bunch of randoms, unless you have friends that play it. You know, you have one person who doesn't know what they're doing and it screws the whole game up. I was doing my best to try and not get stunned. Wonder how many I killed right here. Enough to finally complete that quest. Or that part of the quest, at least. That's a lot of carnage. Yeah, and see that to me that's what ruins that game for me. Not that I know how to play it very well. I've played it a couple times. Oh, let's say that's it. We'll start working on killing you guys. Maybe we get the raid in before we got to do other things for work. Hey, we're zoning in. I'll probably die when I come back out. All right, let's go. Well, here we go. Picks up right at the end of the third boss there, laying dead. Or third section, third wings boss laying dead. I am going to turn my game settings down though a little bit.
See to their deaths, Team Brother. Feel free to make it excruciating.
Their screams shall be music to your ears.
This guy's not too bad. You do there's quite a few things that you have to fly around and do. All right. I've messed this boss up a couple times. There they are. Let's put those down here somewhere in case I ever need them. Oh, cool. I had an upgrade I didn't know about. Let's go ahead and do that though. Wasn't too bad. It took an hour to get the Q pop. So you start fighting this guy and then you have to jump on things and fly away.
Your gift closer has ended.
And he changes into a boomkin. And you all gather together. You get rooted and you destroy all the roots. Making sure I know it's a little laggy, but okay, now we go chase.
Answers to me.
Phase 2.
Now I got to remember where I go. This is where I've always screwed it up. Let's see, they are... Where? There they are. And I'm dead.
Target you.
That was a little high. That's where I screwed things up.
AoE incoming.
Rise from carnage. You're in fire.
Oh well.
AoE incoming.
Okay, once the AoE's done... There we go.
Target you.
That was nice of somebody to use a revive on me. I hate the dungeon, this one, and the dungeon where you have to fly around. I get so lost.
AoE incoming. Phase change. Push that way.
Raging squall.
All right, let's try this again now. Let's see if we can just stay with the group.
Blazing sky.
Nope, I did not stay with the group.
Phase 3.
But I made it this time and didn't die. A little laggy, but I didn't die. You can see how you can get lost in that one. It's really hard to tell where you're supposed to go. I'm sure there's something that I'm missing that tells you.
AoE incoming.
I'm sure there is.
Watch your step.
And I probably should turn my graphics down even more than what I have.
Target you. AoE incoming.
Yeah, for this one, I think I need to turn my graphics down probably to 5.
AoE incoming.
Now we'll do that after this boss because the last boss is kind of cool to watch. So I'll turn it down one more notch so it's a little bit smoother.
AoE incoming.
Almost down, and 3, 2, 1. Dead? Nope. There we go. And don't need that, don't need that. I will love that. I'm going to need that as well, and I'm going to need that as well. See if we get anything. And I didn't get anything. except for the some other little items. All right, what we want to do right now, let's do this. Let's crank it down just a little bit more. Won't look quite as good, but and there's the big bad going into the portal.
My brother abandoned me. My sister betrayed me. But I didn't need them. I don't need anyone. My time has come. Azeroth will be reborn in flame. And you will be the first to burn.
All right, so we're gonna be the first to burn. I think I've done this guy once, maybe twice.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Feel the bite of Virulon!
AOE incoming.
Waiting for a spark.
All right, yeah, quit lagging, game.
Watch your step.
Want to be able to see this.
Fall to my wrath.
AOE incoming.
Waiting for a spark.
I even lowered my graphic settings down. Come on. This computer and my video card can handle it.
Fall to my wrath. Burn. Another falls to Virulon. Fall to my wrath.
Watch your step.
Another falls to Virulon. Fall to my wrath.
Yeah, this one's a little harder. And I hate running this one this late in the week. But hopefully we can get through this guy. We've got a couple dead already. This is about as stressful as this game gets for me.
Phase change.
All right, now we get the... Where is he? There he is. Whoops, and I did not do a very good job of dodging there. And now he is in dragon form.
2. Run.
He's just a big, chunky dude. Probably should turn my graphics down another notch, but too late now. So yeah, when you run this, I recommend lowering your graphics. The rest of the game can run fine. This, for whatever reason. I'm going to die. Get out of the way. There we are. We're going to take just a second here to recover. There we go. Just so much going on. So much going on. Oh yeah, I know I've got Lay of Hands and Divine Shield. I'm trying not to have to use them. Those are last second. Now, let's go help over here. Getting there. He's about half done. They made this fight feel epic, though. Yes, they do. They know how to make a big bad boss fight. I missed that in the graphics. Missed I was standing in it completely. That's the downside to all that they have going on in these, is sometimes you just miss something simple. Sometimes you miss the simple things. Yeah, it was an AoE effect. I was standing, well, it was a ground effect that I was standing in. I don't know if they'll get him down. Tank just dropped. And there's still 100 million health left on him. You know what? While it's going on, I don't know if I can do this or not. That'll make it a little bit easier. Doesn't look as good, but I got to drop it so that my frame rate's better. Well, there's still a shot at this. He's at 75 million health left, but they've got 2 full groups dead, 1 tank dead. Nope, that's over now. And that's the fun of Raid Finder. Yeah. And we lost a tank. Fortunately, we got another one. All right, let's try this again. Put that on. All right, it is what it is. Let's go. All right, graphics down a little bit. Hopefully this one will go better. I was 11th, and I wasn't doing well. Okay, we're going to wait a little bit. Now we'll get going. Nice of him to move them right as I was dropping my AoE. Yeah, graphics down a little bit. I can tell a little bit more what's going on. I gotta watch and pay attention more. Okay, I'm not in that. Okay, we managed that one fairly well. We lost somebody already.
AOE incoming.
I think this one's going a little quicker.
Blaze change.
I had to pop it there. Come on, people.
Phase 2.
Ah, this is so well. How did I do that time? A little bit higher DPS that time, at least. Yeah, there's no way I would do this on Mythic mode. Raid Finder's hard enough. But granted, with Mythic mode, you're playing with people who know the fight and know what they're doing. That's the mount right there I still haven't gotten yet.
I have many wares.
I have not gotten that one. Let's get rid of some of the stuff that I don't need. That I may need, but I don't need. $421, I'm selling it right now. All right. Let me finish this. What is that? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'm ready. Sold enough. Third time's a charm, right?
Feel the bite of Virala!
AOE incoming.
Waiting for a spark. Fall to my wrath.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Yeah, this is the fun of Raid Finder, though. You get these every once in a while that just don't have it. And especially on the last day, in the morning.
your skill. AOE incoming.
Yep. Well, tonight, you might actually have better luck tonight. Mornings usually aren't the best time for raids.
Phase 2.
Okay, we got him to stage 2 at least this time.
Run.
A little bit better this time around. Heal those guys. Heal them. I don't know if you notice all the heads of the dragon clans are all up there. Or the aspects, I guess would be the proper term. They're all sitting back. They're all sitting back and chilling up there. Wish they'd get their butts down here and fight. They should just come down here and tank this sucker and just take him out instead of making us do all the work. Even shy one person, I think we're doing better this time than... Gosh, dang it, guy. Why were you frickin' following me? Doing a little bit better. See if we can get to phase 3 here. Alright, let's just stand still and do some DPS if we can. Do have to kind of watch and make sure we do not stand in the flames again. Would love to see what I'm doing. Much better. And there we go. Ah. Now it'll be fun when I leave what I've got up my have to deal with.
What has happened?
Something unexpected.
I'm rolling need on everything I can. And greed on everything else. Not that I'm going to get anything, because there was a ton of plate wares in here. Nope, I did not win anything. How were my rolls? A 23. That was a little bit better. 76. Need on off spec. Yep, I ain't got nothing out of this one. Oh well, we got Embrace the Ember, permanently increasing your chances of acquiring the Dream Render. Yeah, cool. Oh well, let's get out of here. If I can find myself in the group there, I'll leave. How did I do DPS-wise? Nope, too late now. But we got it done. That's all of them done. We'll get a piece of gear tomorrow. Stinks that I think I ran through all the raids this week and didn't get but one piece of gear for the first time through. That's not... Have to hit it back again tomorrow. See if we can finish this quest up, and then we're going to call it a morning. Ugh. Well, you know, if we're going to do 2, we might as well do 3, right? Isn't that the saying? If you're going to do 2, you might as well do 3? And you might as well get some more ads to jump in here. This almost feels as epic as the boss fight. Just clearing trash. Okay. I think we're through the majority of them. Okay. Let's do this.
Too far away.
It's fortunate that this elder still slumbers. The size of that spear beside her.
I wonder, if she were awake, would she use it on Farok's behalf? Or stab him with it?
What do I have to do here? You know what? Let's find somewhere where we can log out fairly safe. We'll come back and finish this up later.
The Jordan elders are warlords.
All right. I think that's going to wrap us up for this morning. Do greatly appreciate everybody who joined, all the subs, all the likes. All that does help me out. I will be back probably later on today with some MCOC. I've got a war video that I'm working on. So until then, everybody, hope you have a great Monday and take care all. Thanks a lot.